Welcome back. I'm playing Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector, and we'll continue on with our multiplayer matchup tips section. We're continuing on with the Tyranids. The next unit we're going to talk about is the Tyrannofex. This is definitely one of my favorite units, and for a long period of time, this was pretty much the backbone of all my Tyranid armies. I still like to bring them out if it's a higher level. I definitely think that the swarm tactics, I've kind of shifted from when I first started playing. I was a super elite heavy unit user, so if you watch most of my multiplayer matchups, I'd always go with Dreadnoughts with the Space Marines, all their mechanized army, and then with the Tyranids, I'd always get their high value elite units. Now I've kind of opened my eyes to more of the swarm tactics, and I find that to be a little more enjoyable and definitely a much more forgiving play style, and you can really do a lot of damage, especially when you start stacking up their synapse bonuses. But no matter what kind of build you're using, these guys can do great things for you, because these are effectively the heavy plasma or heavy flamer units of the Tyranid army here. So before I start going into this unit, if you're enjoying these videos, please give my channel a like and subscribe, because we can post more content for you. And now we'll move on to the Tyrannofex. So costs 190 points to come out. It has 425 health, 1 action point, 4 movement, 9 armor, and has -20 evasion. It's a heavy support unit, and its basic attack is the ranged unit, a ranged spray, and it's the acid spray ability. Like I said, think of this as being your heavy flamer, except because it's a Tyranid, instead of flames, it has acid. And so it has 10 attacks at 6 to 9 damage. It has 100% base accuracy, because that's how they work with flamers. If you shoot, you're going to hit. Same with the acid spray ability. So that's 60 to 90 damage with an armor piercing of 3 to every unit in the squad. There's no cap limits here. And then it's considered a heavy flamer, so it has a range of 2, so you could shoot through a unit and spray both of them, or if you're going at an angle, you could theoretically hit all 3 units, but the unit that's going to be on the very cusp of the spray will only suffer about half damage, because you couldn't, I think the game auto calculates like, yeah, we can't have you wiping out 3 squads of units in one attack. It also has a melee attack. I don't know why you'd want to do that, maybe if you're fighting heavy armor, but the acid spray also throws down 40 per turn damage on top of that once it sprays, especially to vehicles, so keep that in mind. The acidic will affect vehicles, whereas it doesn't, I think, affect infantry, if I remember correctly, but we'll find out here. It's been a little bit since I've used this unit. And then, like I said, it's got the melee, so it has 1 attack, 60 to 80 for the base damage, with 1 splash to 36 to 48. It has armor piercing of 6, and it has a base accuracy of 95. So it gets attack and melee. It can hit back for 60 to 80 damage, decent, but you want to be using the acid spray ability. And the other thing it can do here is the adaptive targeting. And so what that does is it sacrifices your movement points to make a ranged attack with an additional 0.75 armor piercing, plus 5% critical chance per movement points spent, and you have 2 charges of this. So if you're fighting, say, like the orcs, and you're using the synapses, because you want to not necessarily use it for the accuracy of the synaptic leaders, because it's going to be 100% anyways. You want to use it for the evasion to kind of help it stay alive, or more importantly, the momentum gains. Because if you're fighting elite units and you're acid spraying and killing a bunch of units, you can easily stack up 1.5 to almost 2 momentum triggers with these guys per turn, and I've gone as much as 3 attacks with the acid spray, and then you finish, you end up using the adaptive targeting on top of that. I've taken out, I think it was like 2 knobs and a flash kit or something like that on 1 turn, and the other player's just like, fuck this shit, I'm out. And he just quit right after that happened. So this one unit totally won me the match. So you can definitely do sick things with these guys, just like you can with the flamers if you set them up. But these guys, because of all the synapse bonuses to the momentum, these guys can just attack, attack, attack. So it gets to be really crazy. So we'll set up a match here. Yeah, they're a very forgiving unit as well, so because it's pretty hard to mess up something that has a 100% attack. Oh, well, we're due for the orcs as well, so let's do that. We'll do the Imperial Ruins again, just because that's the fastest map for slamming the forces into each other. Alright, everybody still kitted out. Alright, knowing our luck, the AI is going to be like, oh, you wanted to see how it attacks infantry and everything? We're going to do an all Death Dread army or something. Alright, let's set these boys up here. Alright, so he's got some knobs over the side. He's got a nice little death blob going there. He threw his pain boy out in the front for whatever reason. Alright, so I would like to be able to get that pain boy out of my way here. So we'll do this. So he should have 3. Yeah, see, this is how you really can do some crazy things with your Tyranids. Are you still getting all the synapse? Yeah, you got the synaptic connections. So let's do Hive Mind's Will. And then we'll bring you here. If I acid spray here, it should hit all these guys. So let's set this up. He's now... Oh! You're short! You let me down. I'm trying to show how awesome you guys are. And you barely hit anybody. Alright, let's try this again. Acid spray. Yeah, see, that's what I was looking for. For whatever reason, he definitely did not do much for a spray there. Alright, I would like to drop that pain boy if I could. Alright, kill these guys, they're in my way. There you go. Alright, attack here.
Quite a lot of it, actually. Quite a lot of it, actually.
My lack of ability to position troops are messing me up here. Go ahead and smack them, I don't care. Alright, so we'll surge, and let's acid spray through these guys. We would have been able to kill those guys if the pain boy hadn't buffed both of those. guys' HP here. Alright, well, you get your bonus attack. Alright, those guys are now down. Well, charge here. Start taking down those mega knobs. I don't feel like I gave you a full appreciation of just how powerful these guys could be. I mean, we did almost kill these guys with one turn, but definitely could have been cooler. He still got a lot more guys than I thought he did. Alright, good job. Get you there. Well, I guess let's... Oh, that's the other thing I was going to mention about these guys is you got to be careful it doesn't auto-select the melee, because it does like to do that a lot, unfortunately. See, look at that, it's 98, so he just about had enough to even surge again. That's what I mean about their craziness here. Alright, you can acid spray these guys through. And now you can come up here and attack these guys. Alright, shoot into these guys. can attack here. Drop those guys. We want to stop these guys from being able to run away. Now, what I don't remember
so we can smash your teeth out.
is, did I empower this? I can't remember if I did. You should get enough. Yeah, there we go. So I can't remember if I empowered this or not, but if you did do this, it increases the ammunition. And then the empowered version increases the armor penetration by 1.25 piercing and 15% critical chance per movement spent. So, you know, with a 4 movement thing, you're talking about increasing that critical chance by 60% per attack, and the armor piercing by 5 points. So this guy can all of a sudden take out super heavy infantry, all that fun stuff as well. So definitely gets to be some crazy power creeps that could be going. And then with all this movement, you know, we can just move around here. Now we can surge, acid spray here, wipe out a full unit there. He's up to 25, but he also is not getting any synapses here. Come down there, and you can take out these little Gretchen boys here. So that is the power of the Tyrannofexes. They are very fun units, and as long as you stack up your momentum gains with the synapse connections, you'll be doing a lot of stuff for them. And you can also then use the Hive Tyrant if you're bringing them out to use the you know, Hive Mind ability to get additional synapse or momentum gains, because that'll start you off at 50. So then effectively, if you take out anything that's a low tier enemy unit, you should be getting enough momentum by doing a full squad wipe to get a second attack. And if you're ending up putting them in to be you know, too deep, then you'll definitely, you saw it's getting almost 90 momentum just with that. So if you do some strategic places, you know, like I said, you can get 2-3 attacks per turn with these guys, and if they're all bunched together, you're doing a shit ton of damage, because even the medium tier infantry, if you're getting 2 acid sprays, that's going to either wipe out the whole squad or bring them down to be so weak that they're going to be wiped out the following turn, or with an attack by an additional unit. So these guys can cripple most forces. And then if I would have acid, so we verified, so it doesn't, the acidic does not. So poison poisons infantry and gives them, I think, 20 damage the following turn, or 10 damage, something like that. The acidic affects vehicles, and that gives it a 40 damage the following turn, I believe, if I remember correctly. It could be 20, but I'm pretty sure it's 40. But you'd have to check that. I'm not 100% sure. But that's how those things differentiate, because I was a little confused, because sometimes it would give poison on units and other times it would give the acidic, but I think it has to do with whether it's infantry or vehicle. I think that's how it differentiates the two. The game doesn't make it totally clear how that works, but I think that's how it actually goes down. So thanks for watching. I hope you're enjoying these videos. If you are, please give my channel a like and subscribe to encourage me to post more content for you. Have a great day.